everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Nala and I am based in Johannesburg, South Africa, and my channel is really all things motherhood, lifestyle, that type of thing. But this series in particular is looking at my pregnancy journey for baby number 2, and this is my 22nd week update. Yes, so I will be going through what's happened in the past week, symptoms, feelings, that type of thing. So if you're interested in that type of content, stay tuned. Today I am 23 weeks and a day. So when I just look back on the week past, there really wasn't too much that went on. I will say that my biggest issue that I've had and that I'm struggling with is my weight gain. And I mean not gaining weight. So I am still at 23 weeks essentially, still at probably the exact same weight that I was prior to me getting pregnant. And it's a little bit worrisome for me. So I can't explain why. Honestly, I'm eating when I'm hungry. There's nothing out of the ordinary. I'm not put off on any particular food, or especially food that I typically used to like. I still do. But yeah, so I have my doctor's appointment next week for my 24-week, it's my 24-week appointment. And I just want to touch base with my doctor about this, because I just figure baby's growing, and since the last appointment and ultrasound, which was the anatomy scan, baby was actually measuring ahead. So if baby's growing and placenta and all of these things are growing, I'm just a little bit concerned with not gaining weight. So I'm not losing weight, but I'm definitely not gaining. That's kind of been the thing that's been on my mind the most, and I've been trying to be a little bit more conscious about it. So over the past couple of days, I've made sure that I have a breakfast, lunch and supper, and then snack in between. But I think if I don't have that structure and I just carry on like I've been, when it's like, oh okay, I'll eat now because I'm hungry, I think maybe that's where the problem is, and I'm kind of just not actually taking in enough calories. So if I'm just strict about it and I make sure that I have my meals when I should be, hopefully I will just start gaining that little bit of weight. I just want to be healthy, and I just want to make sure that the baby's having all the nutrients that they need. So yeah, but I will keep you guys updated after my doctor's appointment. We will see. Any other symptoms that I've had? Yes, I am struggling to sleep, not to go to sleep. So when it's nighttime and I say good night, there's no problem there. I sleep fine. But it's usually around 4 a.m. and it's not even necessarily if I need to go to the bathroom. So sometimes I will, because I'm awake anyway, then I'm just like, okay, well, I might as well go to the bathroom. But I just wake up and I then really struggle to get back to sleep. And I hate it because my mind just starts going. My mind just starts racing. I'm thinking of everything under the sun. I start stressing. I start getting anxious. And yeah, it's not great for my mental health. And by the time I start feeling tired again, it's around, 2 hours later, around 6:30, and then it's just before I typically get up for the day. So I kind of then wake up sluggish, and it, kind of follows through the whole day. So this started, I think, yeah, just the beginning of week 22. So it hasn't been too long, and it's not every night, but it's most nights, I will say. So I'm really hoping, I think it's just hormonal, and I'm just hoping that that goes away because I love my sleep, and also it just really helps me not to have that stage where I'm just thinking and all sorts of other things, negative thoughts pop into my mind that I wouldn't typically, think of. But yeah, other than that, baby is kicking a lot. I find that when I'm doing my pelvic floor exercises, it really does feel like the baby's sort of moving around. So sometimes I'll feel lots and lots of kicks up top by my ribs, and then other times I'll feel I'll feel movement by my bladder. Sometimes it feels like the baby's this, sort of sideways because I feel movement on this side and on this side. So lots of movement. I know that they're getting to that stage where they're going to be quite big to be just, somersaulting around. So I wonder, I'm hoping that whichever position this baby decides to, just sort of calm down in is head down and everything is fine. But we'll see. I'm not too stressed about that just yet. But I did think about it one of the nights that I couldn't sleep, or one of the mornings when I was, started just overthinking so many things. Like I said, I have my appointment next week, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have a lot of questions, and it is finally time to now broach the subject of birth plans. And I'm quite anxious about this because I definitely want to try for a Vbac. Those that don't know, a Vbac is vaginal birth after cesarean section, or C-section, yeah. And it's very topical. I know the rest of the world, I know in America, Europe, they're definitely pushing more and more for it because their C-section rates, I know in America particularly, are on the rise. But in South Africa, our C-section rates is extremely high. It's very high. I don't know the exact amount, so I don't want to say anything and be wrong, but it is very high. And I know that Vbac is something that a lot of practitioners are not comfortable with and would prefer that you just go right ahead and do an elective C-section again. So we spoke briefly about it after I had my son, but I mean that was now almost 2 years ago, and yeah, I really want to keep the doctor that I have now, and I'm just hoping that we'll be on the same page. I think that's why I've just not been wanting to talk about it or share that part of this pregnancy just yet. Because I'm nervous, because I really don't know if it's, what's happening with it. But definitely after I've had this appointment with my doctor and I have a clearer picture of what I'm going to do going forward, whether it's with her or having to find another practitioner, then I will definitely do a video purely on discussing Vbac, what Vbac is, what are the risks associated with it, why do I want to go that route, all that good stuff. But for now, just, I'm hoping everything goes well and that my doctor's supportive and she's happy to go on this journey with me. Alright guys, so that's it for week 22 of my pregnancy update. I will chat to you guys soon. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. I will say goodbye now, and then I will end off with my bump shot as I usually do. Alright, have a blessed week. Keep well guys, see you soon. Cheers. I'm actually wearing this, it's supposed to be this, like it is maternity, and you're supposed to wear it with jeans and that like oversized t-shirt plaid vibe, but yeah, I just wear it with my pajama pants and yeah, just doing stuff at home, lots of admin, so just wanted to be comfortable. But here is my bump shot. This is from the front. Can't see it as well in this top, but it really is, it's growing now. It really is getting big. Yeah, just little bubbers in there.